Hi everybody, and welcome to my attempt at this week's BBO weekly free instant tournament. Usual instant tournaments, weekly free instant tournament. Yes, and we go. History, 8 boards. You have the equal or either the best or equal best hand at the table as regards high card points, but not necessarily distribution. And I'm going to follow the robots bidding system, at least for the first 6 boards. I'm not going to try and game the robots. Hopefully we'll get to sensible contracts where there is useful things to learn about the play, because many of you will be playing different bidding systems. So here we are. We've got 13 points. East's opened the bidding. So we know East can't have more than 13 points. That's one of the quirks that we don't normally have at the table, but we do have in these robot best hand tournaments. And we've got 5-5 in the majors. And the robots have a very convenient convention for this, which is one that you should play as well. It's very useful to get this hand off your chest. Robots vote 1 club. You'll see that 2 clubs is what's known as a Michael's Q bid. And it says you have 5 plus hearts, 5 plus spades, and eventually an opening hand. And that's what I have. So I'm going to bid 2 clubs in the robot system. West has bid 2 spades. So it says constructive 4th suit. Well, I haven't bid a 4th suit, but you know, they bid one of my suits. So it actually shows 5 plus diamonds. I think if they bid 2 hearts, it would have shown a club raise. That's what they do by bidding one of my 2 suits. That's that'd be like the next level up in conventions. If you want to get into a lot of detail, but you have to remember it, and people have to be playing Michaels against you, and you have, yeah. So it may not be worth your while learning that convention, but it is certainly worth learning and playing Michael's Q bids. So 3 diamonds from here. This has said they've got 10 plus total points. We know this hand's got 12 to 14 total points, probably 12. So they've got 22 points. We've got 13, that's 35. This hand can't have more than 12, but they could have, yeah, we got 13. So it could be that partner's got 1 point or somewhere between partner's got somewhere between 1 and 5 points, it looks like. We do have a very distributional hand. Fortunately, this king of diamonds is probably in the wrong place, because this hand has 5 diamonds and this hand has fewer. So the odds are the ace of diamonds is sat over the king. Partner's chosen not to bid here. Let's see what double is. It's a takeout double. So they've got 16 plus total points. Well, they add on points to singles and doubles. I think I want to compete here in partner's best major. I might well drive them up to 4 of a minor. So I am going to double here. And 3 spades is saying, basically, they've got an opening hand. So now they've gone to 4 diamonds. I forced them up. I've said enough. Partner has, this hand's got open the bidding, so probably has 12 points. This hand's got 12 points. That's 24. I've got 13. That's 37. Partner's got at most got 3 points. So I'm going to pass. We've driven them up to the 4 level. And we have to find a lead now. So this bidding spades just shows diamonds. So I could try the 2 of clubs, hoping for a ruff, But partner isn't going to have the ace of clubs. I don't have room, and I'll just be, if they got the king of clubs, I'll just be taking a finesse for declarer, equally leading from jack. I don't know if the king of diamonds is going to be good. I think it's a horrible hand to lead from, but I may as well lead the ace of spades and hope it doesn't get roughed by West. It doesn't. Partners played the 5, the 2s come from there. So partners played a low card, very discouraging. So I lead the 2 of clubs. It could finesse partner's jack. It could help set up the queen if partner has the queen, but the robot's opened 1 club. It doesn't promise any particular honors. My king of diamonds is a trick. I should have a heart trick, except it may go away on the clubs, but we don't know where the queen of hearts is. It's dangerous to lead a heart. There's no reason to think that, you know, East has a lot more points than North, so East's more likely to hold the queen of hearts. I think I'm just going to kill the jack of spades and hope that partners got the 9 so that declarer can't get a discard on it. Or am I leading the 2 of clubs? What shape has East got? How many diamonds did they promise when they bid 3 diamonds? Only 2 plus diamonds, but they bid them again, so they probably have 3 diamonds at least. And if they had 4 diamonds, they'd probably be opening 4 clubs. They'd probably be opening 1 diamond. So they probably have 4 diamonds, maybe 5 clubs. In which case they'll find out about the finesse. Anyway, they'll play ace king of clubs, and if partner has the jack, they'll find out they can finesse. So I'm going to lead the club. Three partner may have the queen, so they're playing the spade. It's fine. I may be going to get end played here. Here comes the club. I think partner's got the queen, so I'm not going to rough this because I'll just be roughing their loser. I'm going to play 8 of hearts to try and encourage partner to play a heart when they get in. Here comes the diamond finesse. No, they're going to try and end play me. Yeah, and they're going to succeed. They were eliminating the clubs from my hand, and sure looks like they've got the queen of hearts. If I lead a spade now, it gives them a rough and a discard by the looks of it. Because they led the jack and then the king, it looks like they were eliminating spades. So we think this partner's 10 of diamonds makes it look like this hand does have 4 diamonds, 2 spades, probably 5 clubs and 2 hearts. So playing a spade lets them discard a heart from this hand while roughing in this hand. If they have 4-4 in the minors and 2 spades, they would have 3 hearts, and leading a heart lets them make a trick with the queen. But they can only throw 1 heart away from dummy then and pick the ace. So think we just got to play partner for the Queen of Hearts. Really? Probably giving. Oh, there we go. I thought so. Partner did have the Queen of Clubs. So there they go. They're going to make the rest of the tricks now. They're making 4 diamonds. Could I have avoided the end play? I don't think so. Look at the hands as it comes up. I think having them make 4 diamonds is only 39.3%. Could we have beaten it? Yeah. Well, the 2 of clubs originally, probably. Other tables, and making 4 diamonds, they can make 3 no trumps, but they can go off in 3 no trumps if they bid 3 no trumps. So the people in 3 no trumps, they didn't make a Michael's bid. They just bid their 2 suits separately. Well, that's playing according to the robots bidding system. I think they then end up bidding it. Playing in 4 diamonds is not good. I don't think I can beat it, whatever I lead. Let's have a quick look at the double dummy. And they're making it whatever I lead. Yep, that's what I thought. I was always going to be end played. Right, so now I've got a bounce 15 points. A horrible bounce 15 points. Not so many points in my long suits. Lots of points in this short suit. But it's 15 and it's balanced. And the robot is more confident bidding after a 1 no trump opening. So we're going to bid 2 hearts here. 3 no trumps, so the robot doesn't have 4 hearts, but they do have 4 spades. Otherwise, they wouldn't have bothered bidding 2 clubs. They're just a bid 3 no trumps straight away. So we don't, actually hearts are likely to be our weakest suit. Spades were likely to be okay. And we can see that we've got points in clubs and diamonds. So we're going to pass and play in 3 no trumps and see what lead we get. 7 of clubs. Well, that's not too bad. As we thought, hearts is our weak suit. We do have 2 spade tricks. We should make 5 club tricks, which is 7 in the ace of diamonds. So we need 1 more trick from somewhere. Either diamonds or hearts or spades, possibly if spades break 3-3. What's the best line to attack? We could just try cashing all our clubs and hoping they'll throw something away, but we actually have to find 2 discards from our hand when we run the clubs, and that's not easy. We give up on our spade chance. And the fact that this is match points, I mean, if I were playing imps, I think the best chance is just to win this, maybe play a 2nd club and possibly a 3rd, and then duck a spade and hope that they switch to hope we can make West win, and they then switch to a heart or a diamond, which should give us our 9th trick. But that does look sensible. We're in a reasonably marginal 3 no trumps. Everybody's going to be here. Doesn't look like there are possibly lots of over tricks if the King Jack of diamonds are right. But everybody's probably had this auction. Everybody's got this lead. So I'm going to win this with the ace, not the jack. I'm going to play the King of clubs, see what that lead was from. robots like leading from shortage. So see, we had 8 clubs, so the opponents had 5. So that means that this east has 4, but they're all going to fall under the ace, king, queen. But it does mean I can't overtake the jack with the queen, because that would create a winner for east. They've thrown a diamond away. It's the 6 of diamonds. The robot does kind of give attitude signals, but we'll see what. Oh, I think I want to unblock the clubs. I've got the ace of spades as an entry to my hand if I ever need an entry to my hand. So I'm going to see what discard I get next. Another diamond, so they've gone upwards. So it seems like they don't have diamonds. I think if I should duck a spade at this point, because if they play hearts, from whichever hand they lead, I just play low and then low, and they will eventually give me a heart trick if they play hearts. Ducking a spade gives me a chance, and if they play diamonds, they will probably give me a trick. So I am going to duck a spade at this point. I'd like to have ducked it to west, but east will probably exit with a club. No, they play the king of hearts. Okay, we put 3, 4. So we can now set up a heart trick with the jack of hearts. Oh, 10 of hearts has appeared here. Where's the 9, I wonder? So here comes the jack of spades. So the hand have the 10 of spades as well. This is my last, ace of spades is my last entry to my hand. See, if I play the 8 of spades, win in dummy, cash these 2 clubs, I can find some discards. I've still got the ace of diamonds as an entry to dummy if I need to get to the possible 13th spade. So I think that's going to be better to keep the entry in my hand and force them to find some discards on the clubs. There's the last club coming. I will throw a diamond away here because I'm still possibility that the 9 of hearts could appear and the 8 of hearts will be good. So I'm going to play. All right, so this increases that possibility. I'm going to throw the 10 of diamonds away. They've thrown the king of diamonds away because now, of course, I don't have an entry to dummy other than the ace of diamonds, and I'd have to play that. So that suggests that possibly one hand's got the spades and the other hand's got the hearts, and therefore I'm not going to make this over trick, but we'll play the spade. Queen is played, but West still has a winning spade. So I'm going to play the jack of hearts. They don't have a winning spade anymore. Do they? No, because we played 2 rounds and they'd all followed. Just checking this now. We had 7 spades between us. They had 6. They both followed 2 rounds of spades. I ducked around and then I won a spade. In dummy, so the 9 of spades is now a winner. I can throw the 7 of diamonds away. So the 8 of hearts is not a winner because there's a 9 of hearts is out there. So I'm going to play the queen of diamonds, ace of diamonds, and cash the 9 of spades. So you may think it's a bit, and I get 100% for that. So you may think it's foolish for West to throw all those diamonds away. But if we have a look at the hand as it was played, yeah, So we'll just go through it. We've led club, as we saw. We made those clubs, found the club break. We ducked a spade. They cashed their 2 heart tricks. Played another one. As I say, I wanted to keep the spade entry to my hand, so we won that in dummy. But now look what happens when we play the clubs from dummy. We throw a diamond away. Throw the 2. Next comes the 8 of clubs. That hand throws a heart. We throw another diamond. So now this hand here knows the diamond distribution. It's that. So they can throw the king of diamonds away. But you'll notice dummy has the 7 of diamonds, east only has the 5 and 3, and west has the jack and 9. So now when I play the 3 of spades, it's the ace. This hand throws one of their diamonds. They throw the queen and 10 are the same because the jack's gone, so the robots do this. I don't know if it makes it more difficult for you, but now my jack of hearts is a winner that they set up for me earlier. I play the jack of hearts. You'll see that west threw the 10 of spades, which set up my 9. But if they threw away the 9 of diamonds or the jack of diamonds, when I'll know the 9 of spades isn't a winner, and I'll lead the queen of diamonds to the ace, and the 7 of diamonds will be a winner. So west has actually been squeezed, and this was a subplot that could arise if the spades didn't break 3-3. I ducked a spade in the hope that the spades were 3-3 because they had 6 and I had 7. I'd make the 4th round of spades, but this is kind of like the second prize, that one hand controlled both the diamonds and the spades, and so had to give up their guard in one of them because I had because they were playing in front of dummy. So that was ducking the spade was the crucial thing because it gave us lots of extra chances, and also East shouldn't have cashed the ace king of hearts. They should just have exited with the club, and then I would have struggled to make the over trick. Right, on to board 3. We've got 17 points with a 6-card heart suit and this ace-x. So I'm going to stick to the robot system. There's a lot to be said if you were gaming the robots for opening 1 no trump here and hoping to run the same number of tricks in no trumps as in hearts. But I'll play the robot system and open the heart. 2 hearts from partner, which is kind of like minimum hand, so we're not going to slam. You could make hands for partner that would make slam, but they're so unlikely that I'm just going to bid 4 hearts here. And looks like they're going to take their 3 spade tricks, and then we've got ace king of diamonds, ace king of clubs, and all the hearts. And there shouldn't be a trump promotion on the 4th round of spades because we can always we got all the high trumps: ace king queen jack 10 9 8 7 6. So they got 3 4 5 of spades, so we'll always rough high on the 4th round of spades. It's possible that they can't untangle their spades. I'd like them to switch. Is the 10 of spades going to make, which is more like to make switch? I don't know. By the jack this time, I don't think it'll make any difference. They're going to cash their 3 spades. As long as the diamond or a club doesn't get roughed this time. I'll go out with the ace of diamonds. Right, didn't get roughed. And you can see that we've got loads of winners now, so I can just claim all those 10 tricks in total. 420. and we got above average. So somebody didn't bid 4 hearts. Almost everywhere they played 4 hearts, and we got 2 people. Somebody managed to go down in 4 hearts. Well, that's difficult. Okay, so we got a weak 2 in diamonds and a diamond raise, which basically it says the law with a capital L, and this is the law of total trumps. That basically you should raise the limit of your fit. So they've should have 3 diamonds. We've got a singleton, 16 points, 6 clubs. This is a difficult hand to bid. We shouldn't double because we haven't got support for spades. East can have quite a lot of points. You saw there, East can have 4 to 16 points. But they could have 4 points, and West can have 6, and we can have a slam in. So, but North has passed. North is a passed hand. So, and they may have 3 diamonds. They may have kind of a weak no trump kind of hand, and we could be making us 6 clubs easily if they have the ace of spades. But once they preempted, it's difficult to find that. We might belong in 4 hearts if partner has 4 hearts. We certainly don't belong in spades. Partner wasn't able to overcall spades, showing a 5 or 6 card suit over 2 diamonds. So I don't think we belong in 4 spades. We might well belong in 5 clubs. But if we bid 4 clubs, we're never going to get to 4 hearts. I don't really strong enough to double and then bid my own suit, which shows a hand that was too strong to just bid clubs. But I think it's too big a risk of missing game not to double them. Partner bids spades, I'm going to bid clubs. It's sad if partner bids 4 spades. 4 clubs, right. 4 plus clubs. Right, so we just have to consider now whether 6 clubs is a possible contract. You've got a diamond loser. Shouldn't have a club loser. So we can bid 4 no trumps, Roman key card Blackwood. Partner would bid 5 clubs with no key cards, and we could pass, and we'd probably be okay. But partner might bid 5 diamonds, showing 1 key card, say the king of clubs likely, and we'd be missing a diamond, 2 aces, the ace of diamonds and the ace of spades. So we'd be too high. We wouldn't be able to stop in 5. So we can't safely use Roman key card Blackwood. So I'm just going to bid 5 clubs here. And we'll see what we get. And indeed, we do have a diamond loser and a spade loser and possibly a club loser. Although we have this. So I think we got to the right contract. The odds favour East having the king of clubs. Here comes the spade. Now, here, it seems like you should play low because you've got spade winners, but we've got 6 clubs. 4, that's 10. They've only got 3 clubs, so there's always going to be a spare club in dummy to rough the 4th round of hearts. And the safest way to get to dummy is going to be the 2nd round of spades. The 2nd round of spades is less likely to get roughed than the 1st round of hearts. So I'm going to throw the king of spades under there. And in fact, the 10 of spades is going to win. So now I'm going to take the club finesse. And you'll see it succeeded. Remember, I had 6 clubs, dummy had 4, that's 10, so they had 3. You've seen 2 of them, they've only got 1 left. So the king's going to fall underneath the ace. There you go. And now we've got ace, king, queen of hearts. The queen of spades is good, so we could throw the 2 of hearts away, or we could rough it or whatever. So we've made our contract. And we can just claim making 5 clubs. And that's worth 89.3%. So we did take a big risk by doubling without having spades. If partner had bid spades, we'd have had to bid 5 clubs and hope that they would pass. Then if they bid 3 spades and we bid 4 clubs, then I think that's fairly obvious that we've got clubs. But I don't know whether the robot would have thought if they bid 4 spades and we bid 5 clubs, we were just showing control on the way to slam. I don't know. But anyway, here we are with a horrible 4-4-4-1 hand, 14 points. So in ACOL, this would be horrible, but in the robot system, we could just open a club or a diamond. People say when we're 4-4, we should open diamonds. So we will do that. There's not much to choose. Now I'm going to open a club because partner says diamonds. I want to raise diamond. Partner bids hearts as expected. In the robot system, we're expected to bid 1 spade here. They don't place on anything. If I bid 1 no trump to show my 12 to 14 points, the robot doesn't have a system to get back to finding the 4-4 spade fit. So here they go. An invitational jump raise. They got 10 to 12 total points. And they've got 4 clubs and 4 hearts. Plus, they don't have 4 spades. So the question is here, am I going to bid 3 no trumps? Am I going to pass 3 clubs? 14 points opposite there. They're a passed hand. 10 to 12 total points. They can't have much in the way of shortages that they're adding 1 points for. 4 or 5 hearts, 4 or 5 clubs. We're going to get a diamond lead. It would have turned out better to have opened 1 diamond, probably. I think it's going to be safer to pass 3 clubs. I'm not at all confident that we'd make 3 no trumps. We've got our 3 top tricks and probably the queen of spades, but we don't have much else. So I'm going to pass this because it is 3 clubs is just invitational. And I'm declining the invitation. They find that that's wrong, but we will see. And they've led a spade. We'll probably find that's wrong, but difficult to set up clubs, and if we haven't got many entries to dummy. 9 of spades is probably, they don't have, here the interesting thing is the 10. The robot would have led the 10 if they had 10 and 9. So East has the 10, and East probably has the king as well. So if I put on the jack, they put on the king, I win with the ace, I can finesse against the 10 subsequently. So that's what I'm going to do. Right, we have this combination here. I've got 9 clubs, missing the king, queen. So what's the best way to play it? Essentially, do I want to go to dummy and lead the jack of clubs or the 9 of clubs and take some kind of finesse? So the jack of clubs, and East would have to cover, will do better. At least if they got king, queen, has to cover, or king or queen. If West has a singleton 10, But playing the ace will win if East has a singleton king or queen, and neither will make any difference if there's a doubleton king queen. So spade, if clubs are 2-2, lots of different ways will work. It's a question of if they're 3-1, and the ace wins better, does better, wins against the singleton king or queen. And when we find that there's the clubs have broken 4-0, some ways this is good news, because it does mean that people in 3-no trumps are going to struggle, and it does mean that I have some options. I think I need to play a club here just to get rid of their 10. They may be roughing spades from that spade lead, is probably from shortage with the robots. I'll lead the 4 of clubs. They'll probably win, and they have to play something. If they, no, I thought they would play the clubs, so I can't rough anything in my hand. I still have a trump in dummy, and I'm pretty sure my spade finesse will work, and I can throw the diamond loser away, and then I can take a heart finesse. I'm hopeful I'll just lose 2 hearts, probably, and 2 clubs. Is there any rush to do anything else? I don't think so. I think I'm going to play 4 of spades, 8 of spades. I'm going to. I don't need to cash the queen of spades at this point. I can do it when I win the ace of diamonds. So I'm going to lead the 9 of hearts. 10 appears, queen, and that wins. Right. So now, what's the best line of play? This hand, West had 4 clubs. We're not quite sure how many spades or diamonds they had. Have they got 2 or 3 hearts? We only had 1, remember, so they got 8 hearts between them. Anybody have a chance to come in the bidding? Well, East did, and East passed originally, but they haven't turned up with any points at the moment. West didn't overcall over 1 club, but you wouldn't expect them to. They got King, Queen of clubs and the King of hearts. And they don't have enough for 1 trump. So I think I'm going to see what I've got. Always got 1 loser in this hand. I've got 2 winners here that can take care of 2 of those, but I've always got at least 1 loser, and I may well have 2. So I'm going to try losing the heart now. I'm just seeing if they do anything to help me. Here comes the 10 of spades. I'm putting on the queen. They've thrown a diamond. I don't think there's any chance they're ever going to make the queen of diamonds now. I'm going to play the 5 of diamonds. I'm just going to have 1 more attempt. I know the 3 of spades isn't good, so I'm going to rough it. They've thrown another diamond. presumably to keep their hearts. And I'll play the ace of hearts, throw a diamond, so they've still got the king. So now I'm going to play the queen of diamonds. They're not going to cover. I'm going to take the ace of diamonds, and East's got the king of diamonds. So one of them could keep diamonds and one of them could keep hearts, but that's 85.7%, making 3 clubs. Somebody did make 3 no trumps, but most people who bid 3 no trumps went off. The people actually went off in clubs as well. So I think this was the right thing to do. 3 no trumps people. What's a re? Here it went one. They opened a diamond rather than a club, which meant that North bid 2 no trumps, and so there was a lead, probably away from the king of spades round to the jack, which, if you play it from the other hand, works out better. So it depends on which minor suit you opened. So that's a bit. Up to first place, just bidding using the robot's bidding system and counting out the hands when we're playing. So I'm going to carry on with that. So East's opened a heart. We've got 6, 12, 17 points. East's got less, 17 or less. The partner probably has nothing. East has 5 hearts, we have 5 hearts. So we've got 2 choices here, really. We're certainly not going to double, because that would be a takeout double, saying we've got the other suits. My choices are to bid 1 no trump, which is 15 to 17, 18 points with a heart stop. That certainly describes our hand. The other thing to do is to pass. They're vulnerable, we're not. And it's possible that 1 heart could get passed out here, but neither of these hands, either West or North, is able to speak, because West may have 4 or 5 points, 1 heart, and points in the minors, and just have to pass. And we've got 17, say East has 14, 13, say, that's 30, and he has 4. North has 6 points, no long suit, has to pass as well. They might play in 1 heart, and they'll probably struggle to make 1 heart. If I overcall 1 no trump, then West can bid a minor suit, non-forcing, if they've got a 6-card minor suit, and I'm not nearly so happy about them playing in 2 of a minor, but I'm probably going to be able to do nothing about it. So I'm going to try passing here. And West has enough to bid 1 spade. So West has 4 spades and 6 plus total points. East has bid 1 no trump now, which shows 12 to 14 high card points. And they don't have lengthened spades. They do have 5 hearts. So I'm going to pass again. I'm going to have a horrible problem about what to lead. But so basically, leading a diamond, a heart, or a club is going to give away a trick. So I'm going to lead the king of spades. Right. Partner makes a jack of diamonds. Partner's going to switch to the 10 of hearts. That's good. Worked out that I knows that, you know, I must have 5 hearts. East didn't rebid their hearts to show 6. So that's that. Dummy's diamonds are now good. So they got 3 diamond tricks. So what's East got? Dummy turned up with the ace of 7 points. We had 17. That's 24. East's got 12 to 14. So partner does have at least 2 points. I turned up with the Jack of Diamonds. So they don't have any points in hearts. They don't have any points in spades. So they do have the Queen of Clubs. They can't have 1 point because that one. So if we have 17, there were 7 there. That's 24. If they had 1 point, that would leave East with 15, and East said they got 12 to 14. So partner has the Queen of Clubs. There's no other card they can have. They won't have the Ace of Hearts because they wouldn't have let the 10 there from the Ace. So we know we've seen King, Queen, Jack, Ace of Spades. We've seen the Ace of Diamonds and the Jack of Diamonds. So they don't have any more diamonds. So their only place that they can have their other points, and they've got somewhere between the maximum points they could have was 4 and the minimum was 2. So there isn't another Jack that they can have. So they must have the Queen of Clubs. They haven't got enough for the Ace of Clubs. So the club lead is a club now is not going to give away a trick. Maybe the Ace of Hearts. And the 9 appears from partner, so the hearts are all going to be good. So we'll now get dummy in East's hand. Here come the 9 of diamonds. Well, the Queen, Jack of Spades and the King of Hearts are good, and we know partner's got the Queen of Clubs there. So we're just going to throw our 2 losing hearts away on these diamonds. There's partner's Queen of Clubs. Partner's going to make the 8 of clubs. Partner doesn't have any more hearts, but cash the 9 of clubs. They don't have any more hearts, so we must keep the spade. And that's 100% holding them to 1 no trump. But that was not too difficult. I mean, we didn't, although we might initially have used the fact that we had the best hand, when we actually came to count it and work out that partner had the Queen of Clubs, we were just using the information from the bidding that East's 1 no trump rebid denied 15 high card points. So partner had to have another point somewhere, and there were no jacks, so they had to have, they had to have between 1 and 3 points somewhere else, and the only card they could have was the Queen of Clubs, which meant that we could play that safely, and holding it to there is good. So we'll stick with the robots bidding system, not trying to game the robots, just trying to get our points in the play. So here we go. Quite frankly, if I were gaming the robot, I'd be opening 1 no trump here. That's the system. Probably going to get a better score than most times. We get a better score than opening 1 club, but I'm going to open 1 club, stick to the robot system. 1 spade from partner. Another 1. This is their aggressive weak jump overcall, and I probably don't have a bid here because I think double 4 plus clubs, 1 minus spade. 3 card clubs biddable, 22 minus total points. We'll do have left, yes. 17 to 21 high card points. I only have 15. 3 spades promises 4 spades. 4 clubs. 19 to 22 total points. Well, the King of Diamonds is worthless. Except if they're playing diamonds, they'll probably take a diamond finesse if they can. So the question is, the only possible bid really is 3 clubs. Do I have 19 to 21, 2 total points? No. I've got to pass and let partner do anything. Partner knows I've got an opening bid, and I don't have 4 spades when I pass. Partner will probably pass though. Yeah. And there they are. What am I going to lead now? They're 3 diamonds. I got 7 diamonds. Not too many other points. Am I going to lead the ace of clubs and hope they don't have the king of clubs? Or am I going to lead the ace of spades? Notice that West couldn't overcall. West here couldn't make an overcall over there. So they don't have a long suit anywhere. So they don't have 5 spades probably. We don't have 5 hearts. Was hearts going to be safer? I think I'm going to lead the ace of spades and see what partner has instead. And it probably didn't cost. But we do see that there are 2, 4, 6 clubs in dummy, 6 clubs in our hand. There's only 1 out between north and east. And its east has 7 diamonds. I suspect north has the singleton club. So I'm not going to lead the ace of clubs. I am going to hope that partner has the queen of hearts. And lead a heart, and then hopefully they'll take the diamond finesse. Does look as though. No, they're going to ruff a club. They're going back to another heart up to the spade. They're going back to the spade. Probably going to ruff another club now. He throws a spade so that they can ruff a spade. No, they're playing a heart. So maybe they are going to take the diamond finesse after all. No, they're going to carry on doing this roughing. Right. Spade. Try and make all their trumps separately. And they're going to drop my king of diamonds now. No. They're making a lot of diamonds. I don't want the queen of clubs. The partner makes the jack of diamonds, the queen of diamonds. They don't have a club. They hopefully have the queen of hearts. So that's probably, and that's another 100% by letting, whereas I thought king of diamonds lead would probably have beaten 3 diamonds. But what's happening at other tables? 4 spades -2 by North. People doubled 3 diamonds. Well, there we go. 82% so far. Good on the robots bidding system. But, right. Okay, we're on to board 8. 1 heart by East. We got 15 points, this horrible minor suit, diamond suit. But this is not the type of hand where we want to let the opponents carry on bidding. I am going to bid 1 no trump here, even though it's horrible 15. They're going to 2 hearts. Partner doesn't want to do anything, even knowing that I've got 15 to 17 points. So I'm done. And now I have to decide what to lead. And I think, so the option is either a diamond or a trump. And I think a trump is best. We need, basically, West probably has 3 hearts and probably can trump diamonds at some point. So we're going to lead a low heart, hope to get it in, and then draw 2 more rounds of trumps. They're drawing trumps. I don't think they have a long suit to run, but there doesn't seem to be any reason. I want just to exit with a heart because it's safe and then let them play the other suits. Or do I want to attack diamonds? I think I just want to exit with a heart. I want to play passively here. If Declarer has the Queen of Spades, Declarer got 4 spades, 5 hearts and 4 spades, it's possible. And they get, there's no real benefit to them from discarding from dummy because they don't have any trumps anymore. So I'm going to let them have their spade tricks and once again play very passively. For club, they may only have 1, so I'm going for the ace. How many entries do they have to dummy? 10 of spades might be an entry, the Queen of Diamonds might be an entry, and my best to play a diamond. Or give them their club trick. I think I'll play the diamond. And I want them to use up their entry. Right, it's good, partner. They roughed it. Here comes the 9 of spades to the 10. And make sure they can't make more than the 1 club. Heart. Queen of spades. They've obviously got a club left. Otherwise, they wouldn't have left the club stranded in dummy. So we have to keep the 2 clubs. Oh, that's only 42%. That's a shame. Gets us under 80%. But what should we have done then? I can't quite see that. In first place by quite a way this week. So the robots bidding system does work sometimes, but really we're here because we counted the cards better than people at other tables. Those 3, not just the 300%, but the 80s and so on. So really it doesn't matter what your bidding system is, you know, provided it's basically okay. You can get good scores. So 2 hearts plus 1 was everything. Somebody held them to 2 hearts and 3 diamonds our way. Good. So if you, how do they get to 3 diamonds? East 1 heart, 2 hearts, south bid 3 diamonds on 5 to the 9. Well, good luck to them. Right, so I hope you found that useful. I think there were lots of lessons in the play there. And if you did, please like the video, but most of all, subscribe to the channel, because that's the biggest thing that makes YouTube put these videos in front of other bridge players around the world. And I will see you next week. Thanks for watching.